should do like one with like makeup brushes.
Oh, why is it recording like that? No.
Oh, it's recording. It's another one for the blooper reel.
What?
We gave you lots of content for a blooper reel.
Yeah,
on today's
seriously.
episode. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's recording and we're like over here doing selfies.
Oh good, I hope these get like clipped into the bloopers.
I'm like over here trying to look like I'm like 22, being like on Snapchat. This is special. Aaron, we didn't know you were recording. We're over here taking selfies.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm gonna have Ashley and Caitlin.
Hi!
So I've met them at a fashion show in Scottsdale.
Scottsdale, yeah.
So yeah, why don't you guys introduce yourself too?
Yeah.
So I'm Ash, and I am one half of the Savvy Blondes, and she's the other half. I started out as a wardrobe and fashion stylist, and that's how I met Arrem, and so you know, that's kind of how we made that connection, and it was really a fun time. And so I've kind of moved away from the fashion a little bit, and now I do life and wellness coaching, and I'm working on my certification to be a board certified holistic health coach. And so kind of moving more in that direction and looking for ways to empower women on all levels, not just, you know, emotionally, but also physically and mentally, and just kind of that holistic approach to empowerment.
So I'm Caitlin, I'm the other half of the Savvy Blondes, and I met Arrem through Ash because I am a fashion model. So I met them during a runway show, and it just kind of skyrocketed from there. I'm also a makeup artist, so I do a lot of the hair and makeup behind the scenes that you see for a lot of the fashion shows that Ash and I used to collaborate on. Currently though, I am kind of taking a different journey. I'm competing in the Miss America organization, so I compete for I'm Miss Gilbert.
Nice, yes.
Yeah, so I compete for Miss Arizona in June of 2019, and then if I win that by some like blessing, I go on to Miss America like 8 weeks later.
Nice.
So that's the goal, we'll see. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been at. That's been like consuming my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, there, what is that channel again?
The Savvy,
So we're launching a YouTube channel on January 2nd, which is super exciting. It's called The Savvy Blondes. You can get all the information on thesavvyblondes.com. It'll give you a link straight to our channel so you can subscribe and watch our videos. But basically the goal of our channel is we are here to kind of highlight those gaps in the life education of millennials. So I think a lot of us left home kind of feeling like there were certain aspects of adulting that we weren't very well equipped for. And so our channel, we have millennials come on our channel and kind of talk about those aspects of adulting that they excel at. So we're gonna have somebody on there talking about how to launch a business out of a side hustle, or how to file taxes properly, how to, you know, change the oil on your own car, save money, all that kind of stuff that like our parents didn't really, I think they forgot to teach us some of this stuff. Certainly the school didn't either. So that's kind of the gist of our channel and what we're doing. So we're launching on the 2nd. We have a lot of really awesome episodes planned. We're taking a field trip to Disneyland. We're going to talk about how millennials do Disneyland differently than our parents. Lots of kind of stuff like that. So
I think I've got a old school like, compared to you guys, because you know, like I'm bringing kids over here. Back then is different. Cause I'm 37 right now, and you know, like in the Philippines, it's way different. So, like you said, you know, like with the money wise, how you know how millennials here in the U.S. Look at it differently. And I grew up, you know, poor people, poor family, so it's a lot different from me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you guys need to go check their channel. I'm gonna be putting the link down on the description box for you guys. So yeah. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our makeup. So we just decided to, you know, like do our makeup for Christmas Day, because this video is gonna be launching, or it's gonna be on air. Yeah. like right now, you guys actually. It's before Christmas, so yeah.
So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Guys. Yeah, so we're just gonna do our makeup. And, yeah. So do you have any tips, Caitlin? Because you are doing makeup.
Where I'm like,
And-
put her in the middle.
You went to school, right, for makeup or something? Because I didn't.
Yeah, so I took a couple of classes for hair and makeup, but I've always kind of just been the one doing it, you know. In high school, I was always like the theater kid that was like put backstage, like never got a part, and it was partially because they were like, oh, she can do the hair and makeup back there, and so like the entire show they'd just be running back there asking me for help, and that kind of forwarded me into like doing prom hair and makeup for high school, and now
I'm like relatively new to learning how to do my makeup well, and that's literally only been since I've met Caitlin. I was never like super into, I mean, I wanted to be, but I was never great at it, and I didn't really know like what I was doing. I just kind of copied what I saw and didn't do it very well. So I was wondering, with the two of you, are you like really partial to like the really high-end makeup? Do you feel that like honestly, you know, the more you spend on it, the better quality it is? Are you all about drugstore brands, or do you mix and match? Like, what's your preference there?
I actually mix and match my makeup myself, because there are, you know, like makeups that are really good at some, you know, like something. Back then I don't like buying Maybelline.
Okay.
And I recently tried this Maybelline burgundy bar, something like that. And I was surprised that it's actually really good. They're upping their game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of, you know, like drugstore brands, they're really good.
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I mix and match. I am kind of partial to the higher end brands, but that's more because I feel like they have a lot more to choose from. Versus like a lot of the drugstore brands where it's like, oh, this is your essential day-to-days, or they have like the really, really glam stuff. But I remember like growing up, Wet n Wild and like LA Beauty and e.l.f. being like those brands that like you got when you were like a 6th grader, and your mom was like, I don't want to spend anything on you because you're gonna rock the blue eyeshadow anyways.
Right.
e.l.f. especially is like blowing up, and Wet n Wild, their brushes are killers. So like
And
it's
NYX.
Right?
oh, NYX, I'm like, they're like a dupe for all of the.
I love it.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got here, all I could afford is NYX, and this brush is actually NYX back in, I got this like probably like 2014.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so, and I still have it, and I just love it.
So I think that like they all have something great to offer. I mean, most of my mascaras that I use are actually Maybelline, so it's funny that you brought that up there.
Right, because I'm like, I have Maybelline, and I've almost always used Maybelline, the Great Lash stuff. It's in that pink and green bottle. And I will say, like, in my limited like experience with makeup, I got a Morph palette from Caitlin for my birthday, and like, this is probably like my favorite like ever palette, because it's got all of like my inherent colors, and like all these colors look so good on me. But like, I've noticed such a difference in quality between high-end eyeshadow and the drugstore eyeshadow, because I felt like I was trying all these drugstore eyeshadows and they would just fall off my face. Like even if I used primer, like the pigmentation, I think is that what you call it, pigmentation?
Yeah.
The pigmentation was terrible.
Yeah.
But so I feel like for me, I would rather splurge on like eyeshadows, and that's where I would like spend most of my money.
I feel like NYX is kind of like one of those where it's like not necessarily a drugstore brand, even though it is, because they do have like more expensive stuff, but I just feel like the quality is like more comparable to like a higher end brand than it is to like.
Right. Yeah.
So are you guys going for like a Christmas glam, or are you doing like a Christmas Day look? What are you doing?
Probably, I'm just gonna be like a Christmas Day look, I think. But you know, like for me, I would love to wear like red lipstick all the time, but it's just so hard to rock it sometimes, because I feel like there's something in me like holding me back, because I feel like everybody's gonna look on my lips like, hey lips, like, you know?
Yes. No,
I love red lipstick. I think I'm gonna do red lips for this look.
Yeah, I love red lipstick though.
Yes.
I am doing a glam one, but I'm wearing a nude lip because it's so hard to find a red lip for my pale skin, guys.
Yeah, she's almost done. Like, she's on her eyebrow.
God, no. I
eyeshadow.
do everything out of order.
She started
Yeah.
her foundation already.
I
She
already
her
did my
makeup.
foundation
Oh,
before we
nice.
started because I have black circles under my eyes that are like, I look like I got punched in the face 2 times. So I wanted to cover those a little bit so people didn't think I was dying.
The question was, how long does it take you to do your eyebrows? Or which is, like, the makeup that take the most of your time?
For me, it really depends. My eyebrows can be like super unruly, so sometimes my eyebrows, just because I want them to be perfect. But also like my eyeshadow, I spend usually about an hour to an hour and a half doing my makeup.
What?
Yeah, every day. That's why like when we do stuff and I come without makeup, it's because I can't dedicate that much time to doing it.
Yeah, my eyebrows comes first, and because it takes forever. Sometimes, I don't know, it's just, I don't have it. I don't have the talent for that time, you know, so sometimes it takes me like at least 8 minutes to do my eyebrows. But there are times that it takes me like 3 minutes and 5 minutes and I'm done.
Right. What do you spend the most time on when it takes you like that hour and a half to get ready? Like, what is taking so long?
My eyes.
The eyes.
I'm
Your
super
eyes?
indecisive, so like I'll be there and I'm just like blending. Like you hear me on my lives where I'm like,
You need to blend.
and I'm like
That's
just sitting
fair.
there for like 5 minutes being like,
I don't want to look like I just slapped this on my face.
Yeah. But mostly my eyebrows are like the most important to me. That's my thing.
Because I do not want to die out there without eyebrows. You know?
No.
Yeah, but wherever I go, like, well, I go to Walmart without makeup at all, but you know, like if I have to go to like a show, I have to have my eyebrows first. Yeah.
You know, like traveling that far and then you get in an accident and you don't have eyebrows.
Right?
oh god.
It's like
like
your
the
mom
police
would always
officers
tell
wouldn't
you.
help me.
Right.
Must.
It's like your mom would always tell you, make sure you always are wearing clean underwear.
Oh,
That way
yeah,
if you get in
that
an
one
accident,
too. Yep.
Where it's like clean underwear and eyebrows. Always.
Yep.
I feel like we need to do a YouTube video on that because my mom forgot.
No?
Is that another thing my mom forgot to teach
No,
you
that
guys?
was like a threat, not a threat, I guess, but it was just like a warning because, you know, when you're a little kid, you don't always change your underwear when you're supposed to, and so, like, my mom would be like, no, is that not a thing? My kids
She was
don't.
coming out.
Oh, I know. No, but, you know, my mom would always be like, well, if you get in a car accident, you want to make sure you've got clean underwear.
Yeah. That's what my mom told me too.
Yeah. Okay,
What
see,
did
you're
you-
not the only
Guys,
one.
I'm broken.
What if you die and then they take you to the morgue and then they'll take your clothes off and then your panties are like looking like bacon?
You know, those elastics. Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Guys, I
I'm
feel bad for
deceased.
you.
Yes, exactly. No bacon panties today.
See, this is why my mom always told me that during the week when I know I'm going out, you should just rock your like favorite pairs of underwear. She's like, you never know what's gonna happen. And worst case scenario, you know, you got your good luck panties on.
Yeah.
You never know, but also, like, it kind of is a little bit of a confidence booster to wear, like, pretty underwear. I know that was always a thing for me. It was like, if my bra and my underwear match on any given day, I feel like $1,000,000. Like, I can conquer the world because my bra and my panties match. But, like, I don't know. I think there's something to be said. I mean, besides, you know, that we, you know, maybe wear them for a significant other or whatever. It's kind of nice just to wear it for yourself. And
Yeah.
feel like I look pretty under all my clothes and you don't even know.
That's the same thing with my perfume too, you know.
Yes.
I'm not wearing it for anyone. I'm wearing it for myself. You know, so.
Totally.
Y'all are talking about this and I can't even get my socks to match.
Speaking of socks, when I had an accident, not accident, but you know, well, yeah, I got totaled, and I was in the what is that? Not emergency, the ambulance.
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay, my panties and my bras are matching. That's fine. If they're gonna take this off,
Right.
oh my gosh, did I wear that socks with a hole on?
Oh no!
Because I don't really
Giving
care.
you away.
Yeah. So I didn't really care about the socks, but you know.
Someone might. And that's
Someone
the whole
might,
thing.
right?
You get that one EMT that's just like, her socks.
Right.
Her socks have a hole in them. What?
You guys doing anything fun for Christmas?
Not really. Just hanging out at home with my family.
We're going to my relative.
Oh, that's
No, not my relative. My husband's relative. So my husband's family's here.
Oh, they're here. That's nice.
Yeah, they live here. They grew up here.
Yeah, most of both of my husband's family and mine are here in Arizona, so we don't really have to travel for Christmas. It's nice. That'd be stressful.
Yeah, no thank you.
My eyebrows eyebrows are looking very like masculine today, I feel like.
I know, I'm still on my eyebrows.
You're still on your eyebrows?
Yeah.
I like hop back and forth. I like makeup ADHD. I'm just like here.
You know, my makeup is a lot different when I'm filming than in person.
Is it?
I mean, you know, like when I do it in person, because, you know, like when I'm filming, I'm seeing myself on the camera.
Right.
And it's a lot, you know, like lighter on the camera. But when I look in the mirror, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, like different. It's totally different.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of like stage makeup, like with all the bright lights, you know, to make it look so pretty. It's really hard because it kind of, not washes it out, but takes away from like the true coloring of it.
Right, or the definition of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so perfect on the camera, you know.
Exactly.
Right, and then you look at it like in the mirror in person, it looks kind of cakey and
Yeah.
too much or whatever.
So this is how it is, guys. They're almost done with their makeup, and I'm still like looking for my brushes. And that's the truth. When I'm doing a video, like a makeup for you guys, it's like, it takes me forever. Okay, so for my look, I'm gonna be using this Moira New Attitude. This is was sent to me by Moira, gifted by Moira.
Nice.
So this is the other palette that they sent me. So this one is a Confidence eyeshadow palette.
It's like a nice neutral palette.
Yes.
That's
And the
super
last one that I
cute.
used was Best of You. I just love, you know, like all neutrals.
Yeah, this one's like a really fun combination of the two because it's Natasha Denona.
Oh
And
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this was my Christmas present from one of my besties.
I
Nice.
can't get over.
I know.
I can't.
I'm just crying. She was like,
Love
I
it.
almost got you all the Huda Beauty palettes, but then I just got you this one. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
my friends are awesome, guys.
Nice. I wish I had that friend.
Becca, Arrem needs a new friend.
A rich one. Yeah, I only have that one palette that she has like the orange and blue in it. Just
Yes.
the little one, though.
Yeah,
That was like $50.
I know.
already.
She's very expensive, but like so worth it.
And I need to use more of those because, you know, like makeup goes bad.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't want to use it because it's expensive.
Yeah, and it's so pretty. You're like, I don't want to like touch it. I don't want to ruin it. Like, yeah, I have that qualm because like I buy doubles of all of my palettes that I really, really like for my makeup kit. And so it's so hard for me because I'll be like, I don't want to use this on a client. I just want to keep it for me for when I run out. And then I have to use it.
So funny. I've literally never had that problem.
Caitlin, do you work in a salon or something? Or you just
No.
go by
Yeah,
appointment and
so
stuff?
I just go by appointment. I'm actually a freelance hair and makeup artist, but I mainly do makeup. I actually work at a music store, so definitely not in the realm of like beauty. But it's just easier for me. I like being able to like make my own appointments and kind of schedule everything on my own, especially because with the pageant right now, every weekend I'm doing something. So
Really busy.
yes, very, very busy, but lots of fun.
Yeah, I don't know how you keep up with all that. I would not.
I
I would
can't.
die.
I cry a lot. No,
A lot
I'm
of
kidding.
Dutch brothers,
Yeah.
lots of
Oh my god, guys.
tears.
They're always like, you need to eat healthy, and I'm like, listen, when I have 30 minutes and I have to be across town, I'm gonna go get Freddy's. I'm gonna stuff my face with it in my car, and then I'm gonna change in my car.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
pretty much. Yesterday, my little brother was so sweet. He came and he brought me Dutch Brothers because he knows it's like my favorite thing, and he's in town for the holidays from North Dakota. But I had already had like 3 teas that day because I went to coffee with one of my friends. So like it didn't hit me until after I finished my Dutch, and I was like, my heart is palpitating.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
It was very wonderful, honestly. And now his girlfriend is addicted to it, and she's from North Dakota, Minnesota area. And she's like, we don't have Dutch Brothers up there. And I'm like, you're just gonna have to move to Arizona. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Right? Like, sorry.
So Dutch Brothers, if you see this, Minnesota.
Even here in Arizona, you guys can sponsor us.
Yeah, I was like, sponsor Arrem, sponsor the Savvy Blondes.
With
We're
the
ready.
amount of money that I've spent at Dutch Brothers my entire life. Guys, I go there every single day. It's really an issue.
It's so
Really
good
an issue.
though.
You're right.
What's your favorite drink from Dutch Bros?
I get a black iced tea with extra sweet grapefruit.
Okay.
That's it.
And is it Dutch Bros or Dutch Brothers or either or?
Both.
Either or?
Yeah.
Okay. I always said Dutch Bros because that's what it looks like, but then all these people call it Dutch Brothers, and I'm like,
Yeah,
am I calling it the
that's what I
wrong
thought.
thing?
The Dutch Brothers.
Yeah.
Like Mario Brothers, bro.
Yeah, Mario Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it just is like kind of interchangeable.
For me, anywhere I go, I just have to have that coffee, cream, and sugar. That's all.
Oh, okay, Ash. Yeah, you're like just killing it. Look at you.
Yeah, look at you. You're
I have
almost
4 kids. When I do my makeup, I literally have to be on like super speed. I have to do it so fast. So, yeah.
God bless the children that I have, because they're just gonna learn. Mommy's doing her makeup. They don't get to do anything. Actually, they can do everything. Just
They can
like,
go
don't...
watch an entire Disney movie and then
Yes.
they'll be ready to go. But then that's an issue because then you'll start watching it and get distracted.
Depends on the movie. If it's Frozen, some purple eyeshadow might come out. Like, I don't know.
My kids yell at me like on Saturdays when we go to church,
Oh, yeah.
and I do my makeup. I was like, I gotta be the best, you know, like this is church day. I have
Right.
to look the best of myself, and they start yelling at me, Mom, let's go, we're gonna be late.
You're like, honey, honey. No.
You know.
God knows I'm present.
Uh-huh. God will understand.
He will appreciate that I'm putting forth the efforts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my point. You know?
Yeah. Ooh, this is fun. I didn't know it had green in it.
Ooh.
Nice. So what is your favorite thing, like doing your eye makeup? Is it a halo or the cut crease? And
So I have the smoky eye. And then the halo is you said dark?
Yeah, so it's dark on
Dark.
the inner corner, and then in the middle it's highlighted, and then on the outer corner it's dark.
So see, when I learned how to do my makeup at the Clinique counter 30 million years ago,
Ooh.
like, right? Preach. Okay, so they told me never to do a dark color on the inner corner. Doesn't that shut your eyes down? How does that work?
So normally I would agree with you, and in all honesty, I'm not necessarily a fan of the halo. I did it once with pink, where it was like dark pink and then light pink and then dark pink.
Ooh.
And that was really cute, but doing it with browns, for me, I feel like it does make my eyes a little bit smaller. But that's not necessarily a bad thing either. I think it's like if you're not doing it on purpose, that's when it's an issue.
Right. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I will stick with my smoky eye because
Guys, this is so green.
what I know. It is really green, my
This was
goodness.
green. Okay, we're gonna have to.
like a yellowish green.
Yeah. Thought it was gold.
Let me see. Ooh,
which one is it?
This one.
Oh,
That's crazy. I guess in certain lights I can kind of see.
Well,
That's
that's fine.
so funny. You guys, my friend is in labor today
Ooh.
and I'm going to photograph her birth. I'm so excited.
That's so exciting. What if you miss it?
I won't.
Okay.
She's like a first time mama, so
Oh, it's gonna
It's
take
gonna
it's
take
gonna be a
forever.
minute. Her water already broke though.
Oh my goodness.
is she on epidural?
I don't know. She was gonna text me when she got to the hospital, so.
Oh. Ashley, how long were you in labor for? Like with your first one?
Let's see, 11 hours.
Childbirth terrifies me.
It's slightly terrifying, but we get a really cute baby at the end, so yay.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I think it took me like 12 hours too, or 11 hours.
How many
Yeah, something
children
like
do you
that.
have?
I have 3 of my own biological. It took forever. I had epidural. So when you have epidural, you don't really feel it.
Oh,
But
it
that's
takes
what I've
longer.
learned, you know, like from 3 of them. I had to stop epidural because it's like I don't feel my chest anymore. Like I don't know if I was breathing still or what. When it stopped, then I have to, you know, like I feel like the urge to push. So on my 3rd one, I said, no, I'm not gonna have epidural. And I said, I'm just gonna wait till, you know, like I'm like 5 minutes apart, and then we'll go to the hospital. So it's gonna come out, you know, like soon enough. And then I was like waiting. I said, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then it went to like every 2 minutes, like my, you know, my contraction. and I just, gave birth in the house. Because, like I waited too long.
You waited too long?
Yeah, I waited too long.
Oh my gosh, Caitlin's dying.
Childbirth is so scary, guys. Like, all of my friends are having kids now, and I'm hearing all these stories, and I'm like, oh, I wanted 4 kids. I might just adopt, like, at this point. I don't know. Like, this just all sounds like a lot.
I feel like the lead up to it is more anxiety inducing than like the actual labor. Because like, even though it's intense, like when you're in the middle of it, there's like, you have tunnel vision and you're just like gonna get to the end of it.
Yeah, you're like, gotta get this thing out of me.
You don't have time to be like anxious.
No.
You're just in it and you're just like, we're gonna get through this, we're gonna get this baby out, But
I would be that person that's just like crying, like, oh my god.
Do you like going on the roller coaster?
Yeah, I like going on
It's
roller
like
coaster.
that. It's like thrill, like that. Like
Oh.
you're scared, but when you're there, what are you gonna
But
do?
it's
Yeah,
so
you're already
exciting
on
too.
it.
I just always remember like it was painful and it was uncomfortable and all, but like I was always so excited because I was like, oh my god, I get to meet my baby. Like, I don't know, the excitement definitely helps. And then you get this huge rush of hormones right after that like makes you completely forget all of the pain and all of the, crazy. And then you're just like, I want to have more. Your
Like a
husband's like, what's
tattoo.
wrong with you? Yeah. Yeah, that's about as close as I can liken it to is tattoos.
See, I did not have that I want to get more thing though after I got my tattoo, because my tattoo artist he stopped like an hour into my tattoo for another hour because he had this crazy person come in that was like, I need you to draw my tattoo right now, like freaking out. And he was like, is it okay if I stop for a minute? And I was like, yeah, sure, I don't care. Like, that's not a big deal. It's my first tattoo, guys. Don't let them stop on your first tattoo midway through, because I still had another hour to go. So then he came back and it was all shading at that point. And I was like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Speaking of tattoo and childbirth, so I have all this stretch marks all over my butt, my thighs, because I was so tiny, and then I grew to like 165 pounds from like 85, 95 pounds.
Right.
So, like all my skin stretched and all that. And there's this tattoo artist that contacted me recently.
Yeah.
And she would do my butt and my thighs, tattoo cover up for those stretch marks.
That's awesome.
wonderful.
Yeah, so I am super excited.
So you're gonna do it?
Yeah, she's gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm just, like anticipating the pain already, but I was like, my threshold is kind of like good. So I know it's gonna be painful, but
you'll have to let me know how it goes.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna film it. So it's gonna be on my channel,
gosh,
so watch
I can't
for
wait.
that. So
I cannot wait. That's gonna be so cool.
You guys are gonna see me crying and laughing probably at the same time.
If you need someone to come hold your hand.
Yeah, so I'm super excited.
Does she work out of like a tattoo place? Or
Yes, she has a tattoo place
cool.
at Gilbert.
Ooh, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Gilbert, what?
Yeah, when Facebook comes back next year in 2019 and is like, what word did you use the most? Gilbert?
Gilbert. How do you find that? I wonder what word I used the most this year. It's probably
There's like an app. Yeah, there's like an app thing that tells you.
Ugh. Ugh. Like the UGH.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Probably that.
How do you say it?
It's just like an exasperation sound. Just like, ugh.
Look at Ashley, she's done.
I know,
I'm all packed up. My amazing caboodle. You guys, growing up in the 90s, this was like my favorite thing ever. And so when Target brought caboodles back a couple months ago, I literally died in the middle of the store, picked out my favorite one, took it home. No regrets. It's the best thing ever.
I want to just say I'm done, but no, I'm not. And this is supposed to be like a simple movie, but you're done too?
No.
No, just me. I rushed. Which, if you look at this look up close, you could probably tell on my eyeshadow. It's probably not super well blended, but it's there.
It still looks good though.
Thank you. It did like gold and reds and like browns, and I like it.
Slay my life.
It's a good Christmas glam look. I'll probably actually rock this on Christmas Day with the red lips and everything.
I will not be at home on Christmas Day.
What are you
So
doing?
you're
volunteering,
Yeah, I'm
aren't you?
volunteering at the St. Vincent de Paul Food Bank.
Oh, aren't you better than all of us?
I know.
I'll be at home.
My mom was so upset. She's like, you won't be there to open presents. And I'm like, I'm feeding homeless people.
Right. I'm helping others. Oh, I'm
Honestly.
obsessed with this bronzy color on your lid. What is that?
That is this, which one is that? Spirited?
Oh, it's
This one, I really like this.
And that's from your Moira.
Yeah, the Moira. Yeah,
Love it.
love it. Yeah.
That's a pretty color. I'm obsessed with all these different colors in your guys' like eyeshadows.
This was just...
I have like 3 colors. They have like 57.
I wish I can just, you know, like wrap like an eyelashes and go, but it's not gonna happen. I wanted to do my lashes, but it's not gonna happen for me because I am just so, I don't know, I just don't care with my eyes when I itch. I just go like this, so but I wish I would.
Almost every day I just do like the Ardell 105s strip lashes because I am so like I have to have a good eye rub at night like before I go to bed, which I know is bad for you because it like, you know, stretches your skin out, gives you more eye rub, whatever. I don't care. I love a good eye rub.
I am bad at that.
Yeah, so I always take my eyelashes off and then I sit there for like 3 minutes just like rubbing my eyes, and so I could never do extensions, but
I got extensions. I hated them.
did you, yeah, you hated them?
Yeah, like, so I got them done, and the whole thing with eyelashes or whatever is like there's something about the glue and the humidity in the room, and if the humidity isn't right, then the eyelashes fall off. And I got them done right before I went to Disneyland, and one eye just like fell off, and I texted the girl and was like, hey, like I'm going to Disneyland, it's my anniversary.
Like, what do you mean one eye? Like most of
Like
it?
all of my eyelashes came
wow.
off except for like 3, so I just have like these 3 just hanging out there the next day. And I was like, this is disgusting.
That's so sad.
And I was like, is there any way that like I can just like get squeezed in and like either pay for like half of my face,
Right.
or just like not pay since like it's the next day? And she was like,
One, I don't just do one eye. It's your fault that they came off. And 2, just please don't come back because obviously you're not taking care of them.
and I was like,
What?
and I came. So then I'm like going in with baby oil and like scrubbing the other ones
my
off.
gosh.
And like I still have like eyelashes missing to this day on my left eye from like pulling them out. Yeah.
Jeez. Stick with the strip lashes, guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Have you guys ever gotten lashes from Q? That store Q in the mall?
No.
I've heard they have really good lashes. And I
Yeah.
went in, like strip lashes, and I went in and I got a pair, and I was actually super impressed. And they were like $1 or $2
Oh, wow.
for a pair.
I gotta check that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so try out like Q at the mall and check out their lashes. They've got really good ones.
Good to know. Yeah, I'm big.
I have been going to this website or an app,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Vipon, and they have those lashes over there too every now and then, and they're gonna give you coupons to buy that lashes on Amazon, and then if you have Amazon Prime, it's better.
Yes,
So
I love Amazon.
some of the lashes are like $1.80, and they look like something like this.
Oh wow.
This one is from Allure Theory, from, you know, like they contacted me on what is that, the Instagram, but anyway, yeah, Vipon.com.
Vipon, like V-I-P-O-N.
V-I-P-O-N. Yeah, there's an app for that on the phone that you can just put it and then just, you know, like check. So,
Vipon.com.
yeah, Vipon.com.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have to look into that.
I'm so jealous of you guys. You guys have lashes.
Really don't like using my regular lashes. Normally I'm in the camp of like every look has false eyelashes on it. I just don't mess around with it. But Ulta was doing $10 mascaras.
What?
Yeah, on Black
What
Friday.
kind did you get?
I got the Superhero by It Cosmetics
Nice. What was that?
on Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So your girl was like, I don't go Black Friday shopping, but I'm gonna go to Ulta. And I stood in line at Ulta. And people were very mean at Ulta. I saw a girl get tackled.
What?
Yeah, over the mascaras. Like, we're all standing in line, and like they were letting us into the store, and so I'm like crouched down. They're like swarming, and the people are like, we have more. Like, we just opened. It's not that big of a deal. And this girl who was my age, like in her 20s, is crouched down looking in like one of the little containers, and this woman who's like 40 comes over and like grabs her and pushes her out of the way.
Wow.
And was like, I'm looking at these. And the girl was like, I was looking at those, like, could you please like get out of my way? And she was like, you were in my way.
Wow. Wow.
Did you see that video of the people swarming into Victoria's Secret?
Yes.
That
What?
chased. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Victoria's Secret opened on Black Friday, and they were doing this crazy good deal on like fleecy sweatshirts. And I think they were normally like $80, and they were marked down to like 25 or 30. So
wow.
like a really good deal.
Yeah.
So they open the doors. These people go like pouring into Victoria's Secret, and this poor worker who's like short to begin with and small is like, wait, we have enough for everyone, please go like get in a line, like be ordered. Like she's trying to like keep people from like literally almost trampled her. So she climbs up on the display to keep from getting like stepped on, and people are grabbing sweatshirts out from under her.
Wow.
And like the look on her face was, I was so sad for her because she was legitimately terrified, and I would be too, because you know, mob mentality, people get crazy.
No, thank you.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not normally a big Black Friday shopper, but I was like, you know what, like, you need to do it at least once, why not?
Just
So-
to say you did it.
Yeah, I went, and like Ulta was like the craziest. Like I went afterwards to the Chandler Mall.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I ran like right, I literally physically, we ran right into you. That was so funny.
And I was like, this isn't busy. Like when we were leaving at like 10 o'clock was when it was getting busy.
Yeah.
Like the longest I waited in line was at American Eagle because your girl wanted $70 jeans on sale for like 20 bucks.
Man.
Sale!
Right.
I don't like to buy clothes for myself because with the pageant nonsense, I buy like new clothes for every appearance I go to. That's of my own free will. But I like to look different at everything. And so like I've been constantly just buying these clothes that like I know I can like really only wear like once or twice, and like I don't really have another thing for. And so like Black Friday was my day where I was like, I'm gonna get all new things.
Aww. What's a good thing I give you all my clothes?
I know. Ash is like the big sister that I always wanted. So I'm not wearing foundation because that's so much effort. So I'm just doing
I'm
this on my
really
regular
not a
skin.
clothes person myself.
No.
Because I just go, like however you guys saw me earlier, I was just like on tank top and pants. Jeans, that's all. Or like leggings. I would love to, but it's just, I'm like lazy to dress up and prepare for the day, I guess. You know, like clothing wise.
Yeah.
But I love shoes.
Yeah.
That's where my
That's
money
like your
goes.
thing, huh?
Yeah, that's my thing. Whatever it is, like, you know, like however cheap it is, I don't care. If it feels good and it looks nice, like I would get it, you know.
That's how I am with purses, because having kids, I had like 4 kids in the span of like 8 years. So I had a kid like every other year for a while. And I don't know, like I did not buy designer bags or anything nice because I had kids, and so I was constantly carrying around diapers and wipes and formula and little goldfish and Cheerios and things that would spill inside your purse. So finally, once my kids were like all in school and old enough where I didn't have to like cart all these like messy things around in my bag, I was like, I got hooked on designer bags. That's where my money goes.
Yeah, I want to get one. I want one at least. I don't have Louis Vuitton. I had a Louis Vuitton, but it was the fake one from the Philippines.
I am a
They just gave
sucker
it to me.
for Louis.
Yeah,
Louis
it's
is my
kinda fun.
jam. And I have one Chanel, and that's like,
Oh my gosh,
happy.
yeah.
Ash was really sweet, and for my 22nd birthday this year, she got me a Louis.
I got her a Neverfull. Yeah.
I like cried. I posted this video and I was like,
It was
guys,
deceased.
she got me a Louis.
That was a fun gift. That was fun. No, I could not live without my Neverfull. It's like my go-to bag. And I have like the GM size because I'm tall, and so I carry off the size really well. It's the really big one, and but I literally
one that I
shove
have.
everything. Yeah, you have the GM. I literally shove everything in that bag. It's my work bag, so it's like laptop, notebooks, everything goes in
Yeah,
there.
I think that's the one that I have, but a fake one from the Philippines.
I mean, you can't really tell the difference.
No shame.
I do though, because I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
If you know the bag small enough, you can
yeah,
tell. But
I see some women that are wearing it too, and I know they're fake because you know the straps on the side, the straps doesn't have like indentation or the line, so I know.
Yeah.
So, it's like, girl, I know your purse is not real.
Right. I know your secrets.
Don't pretend.
Right. Don't play.
I have one.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny too, going on like Instagram, and like you see a lot of like the influencers like showing off their bags or whatever, and like a great majority of them are not real. And some are more obvious than others, but it's pretty funny when you can kind of tell, like, yeah, your stuff is definitely not real. I mean, no judgment though. You know,
Yeah,
if you can
no,
save
yeah.
money and you're still happy, it's a purse, you know?
Yeah, it's a purse.
Yeah.
You just like the, you know, the look, I
Yeah,
guess.
totally.
Yeah. But you know what? Those purses though are real deal. They're still real. It's just not authentic.
Right, it wasn't made by the same factory.
Yeah. So.
For sure. I'm like obsessing because you're like a Christmas mermaid, Caitlin.
Right.
I'm like dying right now.
Yeah. I love her makeup all the time.
Thank you.
It's like, I wish I could
know.
do makeup like that.
Oh, I know, it's so flawless. We hate you a little bit, Caitlin, but mostly we love you.
Sometimes I hate myself too, just depends on the day.
The struggle.
My self-deprecating humor, it's fine. It's fine, guys.
Everything's fine.
Sometimes I
Caitlin taught
do.
me about setting spray.
I love setting
I
spray.
didn't know setting spray was a thing. And then the first time I tried it, I looked up too far and sprayed it up my nose. So at least my boogers weren't going anywhere. But
Oh, that's lovely.
yeah, I know. It's special, isn't it?
You know what? I forgot my contour. My nose. That is.
Gotta do that nose contour.
Yeah, I always do because my nose is a little really tiny, so I
Yeah.
have to make it, you know, like look that it's there.
More pronounced.
Yes.
You have such a pretty nose.
It's tiny, 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 tiny.
I like it. See, I want like how your nose is like starting though, like cause like I feel like mine goes like out. Like I got a Lois Griffin nose from Family Guy, where it's kind of like a triangle, and I want it to be like just a little bit more
Okay.
shaved down.
Speaking of nose, we Filipinos would love your nose because we have that Filipino nose. Like, if it's either like big, looking like tomatoes on our faces, or it's like really tiny, like mine, like a bird poop on my face. So we would love any like tall nose. You know, like I'm serious.
Oh my
Like, oh yeah,
God.
Filipino nose.
That's
You know, that
amazing.
Filipino nose.
Love it. Do you like that brand for
I
us?
love it. It's expensive though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen it like at Ulta, but I've never splurged.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I haven't tried it. I haven't tried also.
I got it for a gala I was going to because I walked into Sephora and I was like, listen, I have a gala to go to tonight. I thought I had a lip color. I don't. I have a purple dress. I need a lip color right now. I'm allergic to like all these different things. And she was like, well, we have this. And I was like, perfect.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
Like, I think mine is like set to Urban Decay with lipstick.
I love Urban Decay. That's what this palette is.
Yeah,
The
I love
Elemental
that one.
palette.
Oh no, I know. Did I use that when we went to Disney and I was Maleficent?
No, you used a different one.
I used like a moon dust one or something.
Oh yeah, you used my Urban Decay. I think it is their Moon Dust palette with like all of the different sparkly shades. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
fun.
My family knows. They're like, we're either giving Caitlin money so that she can buy makeup, or we're just going to give her makeup.
So smart.
It really is, honestly.
So smart. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna do red. This one is the Christmas.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I just figured out that I used the other lipstick from Moira. This is Moira too.
Do you have any tips, Caitlin, for having your red lip go on without getting without picking up so much of your undertone on your lip? So like I feel like a lot of the time when I put on a red lip, like I don't like pink lips, but when I put on red lip, unless it's like super orangey, it goes on really pink.
Applying concealer to your lips before you put it on. So then it just has like an actual base color of like, and I would say like use the palest concealer, like a concealer
Right.
for somebody like me.
Okay. So
because-
essentially get rid of your lips and then paint them back on.
Yeah, and then like to make it matte and like stay on better, I put a piece of tissue on my lips and then I pat translucent powder on it and then like peel it off and it like sets it. Because with red lipstick, I feel like it kind of like gets on your teeth no matter how set or matte it is.
It's true. I like, if I'm doing red lipstick, I don't like doing a stick. I like doing like a wand application because I feel like you can pinpoint where it's going to go and like kind of draw it onto your face instead of like putting it on with a stick. Because I always get like, I mess up my Cupid's bow and I mess up my corners and stuff if I do it with an actual stick. I always do it.
That's why I'm a big fan of applying with brushes. Like just taking a lip brush and applying it from the lipstick. It's also more sanitary on my end because then I can use it on other people. And
I literally have lipstick on my my tongue. I don't know how it got there. Oh goodness. You guys are done? Oh my gosh.
Let me see, what's this?
This one is Make It Last. It's by Milani.
Mm.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like $6. It's great.
Yeah, it is great.
16 hours. I sprayed it in the wrong way. I had to like go. I was like, I know just the person.
How much do you charge for that?
So I charge just a flat rate of $65 if it's under 3 people. If it's over 3 people, that's when I just start charging per person. Just because it's easier, but like I do 2 looks with them, so I go through like a daytime look on like one half of their face, write everything down, all the products I used, whether it's from my kit or from theirs, and then I have them recreate it on the other side of their face.
I have friends too that ask me to go to their house and teach them how to do makeup.
Yeah.
And I actually just do it like for free. I was like, I'm having fun too at the same time, you know, like giving my services and
Absolutely.
stuff. And then, because I don't have certification of anything when it comes to makeup.
The really nice thing though, and it's kind of crazy about Arizona, is you don't need certification to do makeup anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's, I forget the name of it, but it's a beauty bar that opened up in Scottsdale. You've been there.
Oh,
Sparkle Bar.
Sparkle Bar.
Yeah, so those women, they were super upset because the whole story is like, one of the girls was in a wedding and either the makeup artist canceled or like didn't show up, and she wanted to do her friend's makeup and found out that like she couldn't charge or something to do the makeup, and it was actually illegal in Arizona for you to like put your hands on somebody else's face if you didn't have certification at all. And so she was like, this is stupid legislation and it needs to be changed. And so she like went forward and started fighting the legislation and trying to change the regulations and all of that, and eventually made it so that you didn't need any certification of any kind to be able to do makeup or like touch their face with anything. So yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, they're also trying to do it for hair right now because like it's technically illegal to touch somebody else's hair with like a hot tool if you do not have a cosmetology license. Yeah.
Whoops.
So they're gonna legalize that now, or it's still illegal?
It's still technically illegal. They don't really fight it unless like it's super unsanitary, like the stuff that you're doing, but like
Unsanitary, that's heated tool. How is that gonna be unsanitary? The germs is dead.
so
on
you
that
still
thing.
like have to wash your stuff though, because like people will use combs for teasing or like brushes
Well,
for
yeah.
washing hair, and like most people that are unlicensed don't necessarily think about it. Like even makeup artists, like now that it's not a licensed practice or you don't have to take it like a class and get a certificate, people won't wash their brushes, and so then it's causing people to have like pink eye.
Well, I don't really usually wash my brushes right away. What I do is just clean it with alcohol for myself.
Right.
You know, and then just, you know, like wipe it and it's done. you know,
Yeah.
So, yeah. Should I put my lashes on?
You look so gorgeous.
Yeah, you look beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. I
Very
tried.
glam.
Yeah.
I don't know. My eyebrows are still, you know, like, I don't know.
It's just one of those days, guys. It's the Monday of the week, even though it's Thursday right now.
Thursday.
It's okay.
It's like this week and next week are such weird weeks. Like the last half of December, no one knows where they're going, what they're supposed to be doing. Everyone's just kind of in like this, like, what day is it? Is it Christmas? No. Is it New Year's? No. Okay, I don't know what day it is. Like, kind of weird.
Yeah, but I want to, you know, I don't want the Christmas to come yet.
No.
No, because, not because, you know, like it's stressful. It's because I want the season, you know, like with all the lights, it's all festive everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
I just love that, you know. I wish it's longer here in the US.
Yeah.
Because in the Philippines, we started September 1st. Yes.
Wow.
They start decorating.
Guys, I just
Well,
got
we do
chills.
that, but-
Yeah, but here
But
they
we
go
don't
in-
celebrate. People just throw decorations out in the stores September 1st and whatnot. But that's so
And then
cool.
people are, you'll hear people, oh, that's ridiculous. They're putting Christmas stuff out. I was like, why? Why would you
Just
do
let
that?
people have their happiness.
Yeah,
Who
let them
cares?
have their fun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Who cares? Well, and some communities don't even allow you to put your Christmas stuff up
Really?
until a certain date.
Know
Yeah,
that.
some of them say you can't do it until like Thanksgiving, or you can't, and then they have to be gone by like January
Yeah.
15th
Oh,
or
wow.
something. Yeah.
I have a friend who's HOA, like they tell you can't put Christmas lights up specifically until after Thanksgiving, and her Halloween decorations were like the nightmare before Christmas. So it was Christmas oriented, and she got fined.
Oh.
Yeah, they got fined for it because it was Christmas decorations, but she was like, it's a Halloween movie. I'm
Terrible. Jeez.
Yes. Yeah, so this is my look now. Just gonna leave my hair like
Rocking
this.
the mom bun. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
But usually for my video, I will just take this off and then, you know, like put all my
Shake
hair on the
your hair
side and it
down.
looks like you're all wound.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm in my pajamas and, you know, like my tank top is like pulled down and then I just put something over on top of me. So,
yeah.
yeah, that's, you know, typical.
Dress it up.
Yeah. But I guess you guys, what was your first video? I haven't seen your videos. Did you guys put it out there?
We haven't
Not yet.
put one up yet.
Mhm.
So our
Launch
first
on the
one,
2nd.
yeah, our January 2nd.
I saw the
video.
pictures with
Mhm.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, when are they gonna launch? You know, like how are they gonna look like? Are they gonna be in pajamas sometime?
Yep.
Gonna be in the, you know,
Yeah.
the couch and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Always on PJs, on
Always
the
in
couch,
PJs.
or in the kitchen.
with a
at our-
coffee or wine and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
with
so.
wine. We do a wine pairing of the
Kombucha.
week,
Mhm.
actually, a hard week
That's
kombucha,
good.
yeah. So we talked
That would
about
be fun.
So fun. Yeah.
And I can see you guys would just go up, like, because you're, you know, like a tandem, and you know, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be really good.
Hopefully we play off of each other well.
yes,
Mhm.
that's the
I
hope.
think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of really awesome episodes in the works, and like I said, we're going to Disneyland, so we're going to be shooting while we're in
Nice.
Disneyland.
Who's gonna be your cameraman?
So one of our Savvy squad is coming with us. Her name's Becca. She's going to be our cameraman while we're there. And then we are also running a contest on our page. So on our Instagram page, if you want to
Yes,
go check
check
that
that
out. We are going to be bringing one lucky girl with us to join our Savvy
Oh
squad.
yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so our trip is happening in January. You can get all the details on our Instagram page. It's just at the Savvy Blondes, and enter to win, because maybe you can come with us to Disneyland. It'll be really fun.
Right? Yeah, check that out, girls. Well, you have to be here in the U.S., of course.
Yes,
Yes.
here in the U.S., and you're responsible for your own transportation, however you want to get to Anaheim. And then we're going to do a princess brunch while we're there,
Nice.
and Blue Bayou, and that's on us. So come to Disneyland with us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we got, oh, you're not wearing yours
No.
today, but we got these t-shirts made. A friend of mine has a clothing company called 1222, and she just launched this year. And so this is one of her signature shirts. It says local celebrity, and then she put our logo, I don't know if you can see it, on the back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like crack my back trying to do this. But so she put our logo on it for us, and so we each have matching ones. So we'll be wearing those like when we go out to California. And
Nice.
it's just gonna be kind of a fun girls road trip. And
Definitely.
we're gonna take like a female self-defense class together and like put that on the channel and like
That's
help
good.
teach our viewers how to defend themselves and
Yeah.
stuff like I don't know how to do that. I've never taken a defense class, so
You know what's
It's so fun.
What's good with you have somebody on a channel is you really actually are having conversation with somebody. You know, like it's more fun, I guess, with like somebody that you really have a conversation with.
Yeah,
you know, and not like just
absolutely.
talking to the camera, pretending there's like viewers right now. You know,
Right,
stuff like
yeah.
that. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
we're so excited. It's
I'm
it's
excited
gonna
for
be
you
a lot of fun.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks for having us on
Yeah,
your
Yeah,
channel.
thank you
so
for
much,
coming.
Arrem.
Yeah.
Merry
So,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you
Merry
too.
Christmas,
guys.
Christmas. So maybe that's it for today's video.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and please check them out. I'm gonna be putting all the link on the description box. So follow them on Instagram. I'll be putting it down there too. All right. See you guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.